Welcome back to Decadorks. We're the 12-sided guys. We have Scott as Ornan.
At your service.
Sabrina as Sylvie.
Oh, hello.
Jordan as Magram.
You're most welcome, I guess.
Matt as Guy.
That is my name, and so forth.
And me, Paul, who's just happy to be here. Thanks for hanging out with us today, all you Decadorks. We got a shop. Get your buttons. Tell a friend.
I guess.
And I guess
one friend.
If you have any, I don't have any.
But you probably don't.
And I guess happy anniversary or birthday or whatever. 12-sided guys is 3 years old this week.
You remembered.
Wow.
It's definitely a birth.
Oh, you had me going.
Well, wow.
I'm wagging my finger at you right now.
3 years old. You know what that means? It means that we're mostly potty trained, but we still mess ourselves occasionally.
Yes. With pee-pee and poo-poo.
I'm just a little baby.
Well, wow. How time has flown by. We're so excited to be celebrating this milestone with all of you, our loyal listeners, especially those of you who've been with us from the beginning, like Terry, Daniel, Gina, Joshua, Seth, Tyler, and Cameron. Then we had Aaron, Andrew, Kevin, and Tana show their love. And now we have JJ the Mind Punk, Jacob, Maddie, and the Nerded Beard helping us out. We know that there have been others who've shown some Patreon love for a bit and have had to back off their support for one reason or another. And we just want to say we love you too. And thank you for all the support you were able to give when you could. All y'all Decadorks really keep us excited, and especially you patrons help make us feel so loved. And now, after 3 years, we're still going strong. We love you. Thanks for loving us back. Anyway, if you ever wondered why someone would build an opera house so far from town, especially when you get attacked by random monsters at any time, then this podcast is for you. It's Chorus of the Forsaken, episode 26, 3-year extravaganza. Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Pew-pew.
Yeah, but like seriously, you run into an encounter every like 3 steps in that stupid game on your way to that darn opera house.
Yes.
Oh, Maria.
Now, welcome back to Via Severia in the city of Redlam. The last time that we were together, oh my gosh, I just had a mind fire. What actually happened?
We went to the library. Yes.
Woohoo!
Your
The most
favorite
exciting
activity.
part of any D&D campaign.
We also spent a long time bathing and just
Yes.
getting clean.
Well, some of us bathed. Some of us, or one of us in particular, did not.
What are you talking about?
well,
You don't see any problems here.
you're right. After going down into the sewers underneath the city, you guys decided it was time to take a nice long bath and get clean. And then maybe you guys would go and talk with the druids later. So as you guys were either bathing or drinking some wine, having some food, whatever it was that you were doing, you all kind of had your brains wander off in different directions until they all came to visions of the Dream Team, the characters that our players played in the very first episode. We had a vision of Jib Jab up in a tree, watching a pack of wolves tear themselves apart, feeling sorrowful because they know that they were the cause of that abnormal behavior. We had a vision of James Hyuk Hyuk Bartles doing some sort of
Joker
psychotic
impression.
Yeah, exactly. Where he had forced people to watch his show, and then he looked out on the audience and saw that some of them were dead from the night before, with daggers sticking out of them as he began to juggle more daggers. We saw a vision of Bubbles from the eyes of, I guess, from his little brother, walking through town, passing by an inn called the Weathered Willows, past an abandoned shed, and then past a silversmith. That'll come back to us later. And then we saw a vision of Spritz the fairy as he was attempting to make some kind of device, some kind of helmet. He threw it against the wall, knowing that it would not work again. He was drinking to drown himself in alcohol as much as he could before he knew that sleep would finally get him after trying to stay awake for 3 days just to avoid the dreams that would come. As our players woke up from these visions, they then decided to look at some scrolls. Is that what happened next?
We had some magic items to take a look at, and we also opened a chest full of scrolls.
Yes, so there are some magic items to look at, including a ring that gave the bearer a 1 casting of mage armor per day. There was a fan that acted like a saber. It was a bladed fan that would also cast Gust of Wind. And there were some spell scrolls, including a few level 2 and 3 spells, but not the level 4. As our players then decided to go out to the Druid's shrine of Sylvanus, they decided first to stop in at the Prolian Archive, where they met Professor Ironspark, one of the archivists here at the Prolian Archive. And Guy decided to ask him about the family Covington, as well as this Draven Heartwood fellow. As Professor Ironspark was trying to get more and more info, then it was Mogram's turn to ask a question. He decided to ask about the town of Oak Road. Professor Ironspark said, well, that's funny. In his, that's his accent, right?
Yeah. Yes, he's Jamie Stewart. Yes,
he's Jamie Stewart.
You want the moon, do ya?
He's like,
base.
He said, that's interesting. You're the second person in 2 weeks.
I'll make you some chocolate.
Well, that would be swell.
Harvey. That's it. He said, you're the second person in 2 weeks who's asked me about that. And that is where we stopped last time. We are picking up right at that very moment here in the Prolian Archive. Professor Ironspark is standing on this little stool, looking at this lectern with this book on it that he's been taking notes on. And you are all standing in front of him, having just heard this revelation that somebody else was looking out for Oak Road. Professor Ironspark fixes his little spectacles on his nose and he says, "Oh, well, yeah, well, wait a minute. Don't I know you?"
Who does he say that to?
All of you. But specifically, Sylvie.
You don't know me.
Said, no, I'm pretty sure I know you. Let me think back. Oh, right. That's right. 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago at the theater. You guys were there.
We were?
Yeah.
At the theater?
You don't remember the theater? My accent is totally gone.
Wait,
the theater.
There's a theater here?
Well, of course. There's a theater.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ryla was supposed to take me to see her favorite show.
But we didn't go, did we?
You don't remember? Well, yeah, it was a pretty crazy night. Huh. Well, okay, let me just let me paint a picture.
How has it even happened?
We got drunk 2 nights ago.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear. What did we do?
Professor Ironspark, in the middle of answering your questions, and he's about to give you this huge revelation about Oak Road, then starts to tell you instead this fantastical story from 2 nights ago, where, if you recall, you guys got blackout drunk because you survived your meeting with the Baron. I'm pretty sure it was 2 nights ago. It may have been 3 nights ago.
We did deserve it.
You guys
But
totally
I don't
deserved it.
remember going to the theater.
I don't remember anything.
Well, you guys were there. You were totally there. I mean, you guys stole the show.
I believe it.
We stole the show.
I just am so curious how we got those corgis on my feet and roller skating around.
I was playing the flute like nobody's business.
Professor Ironspark.
You were playing the flute like nobody taught you.
Like nobody would pay for my business.
Professor Ironspark begins to tell you this tale that you guys do not remember at all.
Okay, everybody
Insert
together.
Wayne's World.
Everybody together. Ready?
We are back at the Oaken Throne. We have Guy Magram, Ornan, and Sylvie. Not yet Wilhelm Associates, but we'll still let you guys be. Oh, should I say something about you guys being level 6?
Are we level 6?
I feel it.
You've never said anything. We did spill the beans in the potato sack, though, or in the neighbor's potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We spilled them.
I listened to it. You spilled the potatoes. You spilled them potatoes.
And then we just watched them there on the ground.
I mean,
Let
honestly, what is a bean but a tiny little potato?
All right. This is a few nights ago. You guys have been drinking and celebrating a close call with the Baron. As you guys are drinking and celebrating, Ryla has gone out for the night, and other people have come and gone that you recognize. But here you are in the Oaken Throne, as you see a man come walking in. He has a beard. He's got close trimmed, kind of receding hair. He comes walking in with just like this hangdog look on his face. He just looks so distraught. He walks in, steps up to the bar, right between Ornan and Guy, and he says, "Give me something strong." And the bartender behind the counter, this dwarven lady, she kind of nods and she sets a bottle up on the table. And he goes,
You look really sad. We're celebrating.
Not much to celebrate for me. Not tonight, anyway.
We have plenty to celebrate. We didn't get thrown in jail.
Not since the
Magram
divorce.
is sloppy drunk right now.
I'll tell you what. This guy needs a drink out of me.
We have enough celebration for all of you.
He's gonna throw a coin to the lady working the bar to kind of cover the guy's tab, but it probably goes way wide and hits the wall behind her.
Really
It
quick,
hits the wall, but she catches it on the rebound.
Can I just say, too, your drunk voice for Magram initially sounded a lot like Bill Cosby talking about pudding pops.
Pudding! You put the drink on the thing. Theo.
Rudy!
Roofie!
Oh, jeez.
Man. Too soon?
Man.
You said you put the drink on the thing, isn't it? You put the thing in the drink.
Oh, jeez. Okay, anyway. Moving on. So we're celebrating. Have a drink. Make merry.
Have 2 drinks.
I'm gonna drink to drown out my woes and my sorrows. You see that he's dressed.
Ooh, drama.
Here, you drink all the stuff.
When you came in, you looked like you had a hangdog expression on your face, and I just want to know what did your dog do to get hanged?
But hopefully he didn't get diddled.
He says,
Who hung
No.
a dog?
"No, that's not it. That's not it at all. You know what they always say in the theater.
Yes.
They say the show."
It's kind of not that good.
Needs a few corgis.
No,
love dogs.
The show must go. And then he kind of looks over at you, Sylvie, and he goes, "On."
Down.
Down. Yeah. On.
That's what I
He
said.
said
No,
on.
the show must go on. Excuse me, miss.
Daria.
Wait, who's Daria?
Daria.
God.
Daria, is that you? What are you doing out here? Is it true? Are you leaving?
Yep.
Say yes.
Yeah, I am leaving. You specifically.
He's like, "Wait a minute. You are a dead ringer for Daria."
Yes. Daria.
Have you?
Yes.
You see, he starts thinking. He starts tapping his forehead, going,
Sylvie's a little confused now. She's trying to figure out if she actually is Daria or not. She's like, did I give somebody the wrong name? Is this one of Guy's people talking about potatoes?
He says, No, you are a dead ringer for Daria. This might work. Tell me, have you ever been on stage? And you see that kind of does some flamboyant movements with his hand. Been on stage?
Sylvie's gonna whip out her flute, her rod. She's gonna whip out her flute and say, "I've dabbled a time or two."
He's like, no. How is your singing voice?
About as good as my flute playing.
Perfect. You do.
It's true. I've heard them both.
He's like, I need your help. He looks around at the rest of you. He's like,
we are heroes.
Perfect.
Yeah,
This could not be any
all
better.
of that was directed at him and stands up and he's like, I'll do it. I'll sing the song. You tell me what to do, I'll do the thing.
He says, no, I tell you what. If you all come and help, excuse me, what is your name, miss?
Daria.
Perfect. Already in character. Well, although you'll be in character playing another character. But if the three of you will also come and help me, someone has been.
It's like characterception.
And I'm playing a character.
And the simulation is playing you.
Hey, Paul.
Yes.
Were you expected to get through this intro faster?
You know what? No, not at all. This is perfect. He's like, no, someone has been threatening the very essence of my lead actress, Daria. And if you would come and help me, if you could fill in for Daria, and then the three of you could help me catch whoever it is who wants her dead. And he pulls out of his pocket a note and sets it on the bar and says, this was left in Daria's dressing room. And she said that she could not act under any of these circumstances. And she left.
Ooh, a classic whodunit.
You see, like, he puts his hand up on his forehead, like he's so, like, faint.
I'll take the letter and I'll read it out loud.
Okay, it says, your beauty is too much, your song too haunting. The power of your song intoxicates my mind. If you sing again, it shall be your last.
The Phantom of the Opera is here.
Is it signed Seltzer?
It is not signed Seltzer. No, it is not. Why don't you make an investigation check as you are looking at this note?
I think I'm the right one to make this investigation check. Is it with disadvantage because I'm drunk?
We're not going to play this as you guys being drunk, though, although that could be kind of fun. You don't need to be disadvantaged, though.
Well, that's okay. I got a 2.
Ronan got a 5.
Okay.
All right. Margrim got an 8.
Sylvie got a 19.
Oh, you saved us. Jeez.
She may be the most sober of all of us.
Wait, we are level 6 though, right?
You are level 6. Yeah, we'll just keep you at level 6. Yeah, I haven't said that in game yet. We'll probably have to say it at some point as we're playing.
Hey nerds, we're level 6. There you go. That's a soundbite for you.
Are you sure that you guys aren't drunk tonight? Maybe the players are drunk. Oh my gosh.
All right, sir. I've got one condition.
Wait, first Sylvie got her investigation check. I mean, we could just move right past it.
Investigate, and then I'll tell you my condition.
Okay, so Sylvie, as you're looking at this note, you kind of like move it around, your eyes are out of focus, but then they focus in on it, and you realize the writing is neat and precise, but it also looks like it's not written, like the way the letters are written, it's not a native speaker. It's not like, this is not their primary language. It looks like somebody who, the letters have a little extra like curl or tilt to them, almost like they learned this language later in life, or there's something just off about the writing. It's not quite it's not quite normal looking.
The bloodhound strikes again. I don't feel like this person. Wait, it's written in common, correct?
Yes, it's written in common. Yes.
I don't feel like this person spoke common as their primary language. But that's about all I've got.
So we're racially profiling a letter?
I didn't say what race they were. I just said that I don't feel like this is their first language.
He says, well, quickly, the show is starting in an hour, and my dear Daria, you only have that long to get into costume, makeup, and to memorize all of your lines.
Oh boy, that's a lot of pressure.
The leading lady. Ooh.
What's your condition, good Sir Gnome?
I've always wanted to do some drag, and I'm sufficiently courageous tonight. So I'll be a lady for the performance.
Ornan, you would make a beautiful woman.
He starts looking at the rest of you, just kind of like you don't need an insight check to tell that he is very afraid of the idea of the rest of you being on stage. He's like, no, I've got very important jobs for you. You, and he points to you, Ornan, you can open the curtain. And you, Dinky, he's like, you can man the ticket counter. Who? Ornan can pull the curtain. Guy can be at the ticket counter.
Oh, it sounded like you said Dicky.
So I don't get to dress up?
I mean, you can dress up for sure. You'll have the most important part. The show can't start without the curtains being opened.
Perfect. I'm going to look so
You know what they
lovely.
say, there's no such thing as a small part, only...
If you say it, I might hit you.
To the theater!
Wait, you want me selling tickets? I have a face for the stage, and I'll pull up the visor, which has been down this entire time on my helmet.
While we're drinking, it's been down.
Well, I'll take a drink and then put it back down.
No, that's the best thing. That's amazing.
It's so bright in here.
You put your glasses on to take them off again.
I flip up the visor to show him my face, and there's some vomit kind of in the beard. Now see this face. It's for the theater. And I'll grab a drink for the road.
A drink for the road. I'll take a bottle for the road. You give... Where are we going?
To the theater!
I think we're going to the road to give it a drink.
To the road. I love drinking outdoors. I'll tell you.
I think we better tie a string between us so none of us get lost.
Don't tell me my business.
Kindergartners.
All right, you guys, as weird dreams go,
Honestly,
sometimes
Jordan's reaction was literally the most drunk Sabrina reaction, to that statement ever. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, picking fights with all the Austins, or what were their names?
Angus. Yeah.
Angus's, that's right, Angus's.
All right. Okay. As happens in weird memories where things are kind of shadowy, we are going to now jump ahead in time. Suddenly you guys are at the theater. You don't remember the walk. If someone were to ask you right now where the theater is, you could not tell them. But here you are walking into the theater. Just a heads up, there are a lot of tokens on this map.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Dude, this is going to be...
Let's do it. Each
super
one of them.
laggy.
Whoa.
Moving your tokens is super laggy right now.
Dude, this is going to be a huge turn order.
As you guys walk into this theater. So let me explain what the theater looks like. It's as you walk in, there's a ticket counter, and then there are these two big double doors, one on the right, one on the left. As you walk through the double doors, you can hear the murmur and the buzz of a crowd. Pranciful is Pranciful coming? Pranciful is with Delar at this moment in time. I should not have put him on this map.
That's true.
He's gone.
Because Paul had put Pranciful off in the borders, and I couldn't get him into the theater, and he was sad and lonely.
But he's not. He's playing with Delar right now.
So smash,
as you guys
smash, pass.
Right,
Smash.
Oh my gosh. As you guys come into the theater, you can see that you enter in through these double doors on the left side, and you come out under the stands. There are these bleachers, 4 rows of bleachers going up, and then there's a walkway in between, and then there are 3 rows of benches on the floor, and then in front of that, a little bit further north, there is a pit with an orchestra. You can see it is this all-woman band led by... maybe your memories are
Smash.
just off. They just all kind of look a little bit cartoony.
Wow, she's
I like them a lot.
Sexual.
There's a piano, there's a harp, there's a lute, there's a lyre, there is
tokens
a flute.
are giving me feelings, Paul.
And there is this 8-piece band here that is going to be playing the music. And in fact, they're already warming up. They're already playing some music.
Hey guys, this is my favorite band.
As you guys walk in, you can hear the orchestra is starting to play. You see this theater owner whose name you can't remember. You're all trying to remember, but for some reason, whenever you say, open up your mouth in this memory to speak, it's just theater owner. And so you don't.
I was calling him impresario.
Oh, that's right. He is theater owner, though. This guy is theater owner. He says, please, Daria, with me. I'm going to take you to your dressing room so that you can get ready, and I will help you memorize your lines. The rest of you, why don't you explore around, go backstage, see what's going on, and then when the curtains raise and our dear Daria goes up on stage, then hopefully whoever's going to strike, you can catch him.
All right, but where's my dressing room?
Where's my trailer?
Daria, with me. And he takes Daria.
Where's my drink?
Sylvie, he takes you over on the west side of the building. There is a door. There's also a door on the east side of the building. I need to get rid of all these tokens because they are bogging everything down so bad. We're going to try this because I like the ambiance. Okay, he leads you, Sylvie, through a door on the west side of the building, up some stairs, and then into a back hallway, into a dressing room. He opens it. You can see as you get back there that there are little openings that go backstage. You can see the curtain is up. You can see that lights are starting to get lit. There are these bullseye lanterns on the stage pointing directly at the back of the curtain to light up the actors.
Hey, I've seen this token before.
Stop. Go. You were not supposed to be in there yet. Stop.
It was my dressing room. I thought
No, it's not. Your dressing room has two doors. All right. The theater owner goes into the dressing room with you, and he pulls off of this hanger this dress. He says, "You are just the right size for Daria, as well as for this part." And he pulls off this flashy, very costumey armor. And you can see it's got like red shoulder pads. He reaches over and grabs this wig and starts putting it on your head. And then there's also another prop that I will reveal in a second. Ornan, Magram, and Guy, what are you guys doing?
So this one that I brought is called Troll's Blood. It's mycelium meat with some strawberry in it. I think you like it.
That sounds delicious.
You guys are just hanging out.
Just drinking in public.
Just in the middle of one of the walkways up on the balcony.
Did the guy say to go and explore just walk around? I could walk around for a little bit.
So I
What's
think
the other door? The one on the far over there. And he sloshes and spills a bunch of stuff in a bag with a bottle in it.
You guys are moving past just a filled theater. This theater, so if anyone remembers from campaign 1, when we were in the Crystal Codex, the opera house there in Almar, this is less grand. This is like wooden floors. This is kind of almost high school auditorium looking, but medieval, so like rough wood floors. The stage is raised up, but it's packed. Looks like this is quite the event tonight.
Daria dreams of the globe.
Yes. Well, Daria, you are back in your dressing room as the theater owner starts going over lines. If you want to go to Discord, you can read through the lines of the song that Sylvie will have to sing. Don't worry, Sabrina. I'm not going to ask you to sing.
Oh, good.
Sabrina, this is the song. This is the song that Sylvie has to memorize.
Points if you do sing, though. Like lots of points.
Nobody wants that.
You also get into your costume.
So as we're making our way over to the other door to kind of explore around, I'm just going to stop at some random couple and say, "Hey, we're looking for the weird guy."
It's this halfling woman. She's like, "I see a weird guy right here in front of me." And then the husband's like, "Yeah, get out of here."
I turn and I see Magram next to me and I was like, there's probably pee-pee in that bottle. This guy and his pee-pee. His pee-pees.
Put your pee-pee away. This is a public place.
Put that rod away, Magram.
You don't understand. Sure, I could whiten your teeth. You could use it. The pee-pee will whiten your teeth. Just you think about that, little dude.
He spills a bunch of drink on them.
Hey, Magram. Hey, Magram.
You're right in front of a little kid. Just be aware. You're right in front of a little kid.
Don't do that. Hey, Magram. The size. Don't insult size.
I'm not. It's because he's little emotionally.
Magram, you get kicked in the shin for
By a little guy.
by a halfling. You end up taking 2 points of damage.
I deserve that. I'm sorry.
Guy will say, "They're attacking us. Quick run."
Oh my gosh.
This way. There's a door up here.
You're pretty sure that none of this stuff actually happened this way. You guys were probably just kind of comatose walking around, but it's more fun to remember it this way. All right, as you open the door on the east side, you can see there is a hallway. On the left side, you can see there are entrances that go backstage as well as onto the stage. And then at the far end of the hall, there's a doorway. It actually mirrors the other side that Sylvia's on. You guys wouldn't know that. But the door at the far end is shut. As you start looking through the curtains, you can see people milling about back here. You see there are those sandbags with ropes that go up to the rafters. You can see there's ladders climbing up into the rafters. You can see people who are in costume. They must be actors. They are practicing their lines. You see,
"Hey, where do you want me?"
I'm supposed to do a curtain.
you see a guy who has this sword in his hand. He's wearing he's got like this sweater vest on. He's got this big, thick mustache.
Wow, that's quite the outfit.
Yeah, and then he is talking.
I think I know what you're doing.
He's talking with a tabaxi man with like a fake white beard.
I love this so much.
And a blue coat and a saber and a cane.
Yeah, he's wearing a blue coat. You can tell this tabaxi man is not old. He's actually very young, but they've like put like powder and stuff on his fur to make him look old. You can see that there is this super cute, like kind of
Cute.
super cute, like
it.
futuristic robot, but it's like
my
painted
gosh,
like to
that's
look
amazing.
rusty. And way cuter than Ebby ever was. Just gotta say.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
You're not kidding.
Rude.
It's got like the feminine form, you know, like kind of a sexy old rusty robot. And then it's talking with
like
sexy old rusty robot.
Salutations. All right.
yeah. You see that this robot is talking with somebody who's got like a neckerchief on, this massively huge, obnoxiously huge sword with a gray coat on that's like folded back at the waist. If anybody remembers who that guy is.
Yes.
Yes, and
this
then,
is like episode 8 or 9.
and you see, you even see dressed in red with a red hat on, carrying a lute. You see this blonde woman with like a red jacket on that is held together at the neck with these spoons, talking with a bearded Irish
I
guy.
would have remembered her.
Aona, forgive my thoughts here.
what? What the hell is going on?
As the going back to Sylvie, as the theater owner is talking to you, Sylvie, he's like, yes, as far as the play is concerned, you fit the part perfectly. You will be playing Nari, the hero with the axe. As legends say, she was.
She sounds amazing.
As legend says, she was 3 feet tall with an axe twice as big as her.
That's interesting.
And here are your lines for the song that you will be performing tonight. So the lines, do you want me to read them or do you want to read them?
I can read them.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and read the lines for the song that you have to sing.
I swing my axe under the sky so vast, red hair aflame like fires of my past. In battle's roar, my heart beats fast. A warrior's song till breath shall last. And then the chorus. With every strike, my spirit soars. A warrior's path forever roars. Though an empire my axe defies, in war's fierce dance, my spirit flies. That's beautiful. But interesting that it's 3 feet tall, though.
Now do it again, but with like a K-pop style.
All these, you see a couple like people dressed up as guards are talking. You can see people moving up in the rafters. It looks like they're getting ready to get the show started. Is there anybody wants to talk to as Sylvie is practicing her song?
Orden is trying not to oogle that blonde woman, but failing miserably.
I think Mogram is oogling the robot.
All right. So the blonde woman notices you oogling, Ornan, and she kind of walks over and she's like, Are you new working here? I haven't seen you around.
Well, I was supposed to do this in drag, but nobody told me where the dressing room was.
She laughs. She's like, You're so funny. And now you realize this must be your imagination remembering things wrong.
Oh, totally.
She puts her hand on your shoulder. She's like, Well, since this is your first night, I'm playing Ted Weirna. No, wait, Ted Wardina, the spooniest bard of all.
Wow, you've got some spoons on you.
I know. I mean, that's the part. Yeah, so I hope that you enjoy working on this show.
I don't know. Ornan, you're ladling it on pretty thick there, bud.
Sorry, I just don't know which spoon to look at.
My spoons are up here.
She's like... Oh my gosh, you guys, this is too fun. Anyway, she's like, well, enjoy the show. The show is called Unlikely, is what it's actually called. And as she steps actually past you and steps out around to right behind the front curtains. There's like two curtains, right? There's the back curtains that separate the backstage, and then there's the front curtains that they'll open and close throughout the show. It looks like the show is about to begin. You all take your places wherever you will be. Sylvie, the theater owner, brings you down around and to the backstage. So you can go and move yourself out that door into the back.
Can I also go through this door on the other side?
You can.
I didn't want to talk to anybody.
You see that there is a dressing room.
Hey, Ornan, I found your dressing room.
Perfect. I'm on my way. Sorry, Lady Spoons.
I'll start looking for
gosh.
things to pad Ornan's chest.
Oh my gosh. Okay, as you guys are going through the costumes, you hear music start. As you are here, the music starting to pick up and play. You see the curtains open, and Ted Wardina, the spooniest bard, this beautiful blonde woman in red, steps out and starts playing her harp, and she starts singing a song.
Crystals with an empire to fight.
Oh, it's kind of country.
Red hair, bristling with might.
Dude,
Did you use AI to make a song?
a song, multiple songs.
Oh my god, this is incredible. This is insane.
Wow.
Wow. People got the vibrato down?
The problem is they end abruptly.
Malgrim is just straight up crying, just tears rolling down his cheeks.
So as you guys are moving around, Ted Wardina, then she give me a second. Ted Wardina actually starts to tell the story. She tells a long time ago in a place called Tabery. Woo! And there's like fanfares of music and everything. Four unlikely heroes meet for the first time.
In a time of yore, in a land unknown, a swordsman made weary to the bone met an ancient robot with gears of gold, and together they embarked on a tale untold. It's through the shadows like treason in their eyes, for the sword and the cause fought an empire despised. They spun through the city streets, hiding from the light.
This is amazing.
It's so good, dude.
Every step in the night.
Ooh, wow, very Scottish Irish vibes.
As this song is singing, you see this beautiful this cute little robot go out and start sneaking around, and then this old tabaxi in the blue coat with the saber, they are sneaking around pretending to hide, and then they have a paper in their hands, and then your memory of the event gets kind of foggy, and then suddenly there is somebody else that is kind of standing up on a box kind of in the back corner of the stage.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I just gotta say though, that token, fantastic hair.
For which one, Ornan? I mean, for
For Roos, yeah.
For Roos, yeah. Okay, 16 seconds in.
concert and his stash never fails.
I love that. That's amazing.
It's like a Disney song. Oh my gosh.
Yes, it talks about his stash. Yes, his mustache.
And panache.
And panache. I don't know if you guys noticed,
That's
but
like
the first
when
song...
I asked ChatGPT to write a love poem to my wife, and and about how much I love her butt.
Yes. Well, I don't know if you guys noticed in the first song also it talked about all of you. It talked about all your previous characters, but it also talked about Roos wearing a sweater vest too.
Oh yeah, I picked up on
I
that.
got that. That was
then
great.
before you guys realize what's going on, Sylvie is pushed out on stage wearing this fake armor, carrying this axe that is twice as big as her. And the music starts and she begins to sing.
I swing my hat under the sky so vast. Red flame, like fires of my past. In battle roar, my heart beats fast.
Oh wait, these are the lyrics.
Yes. This is the lyrics she had to learn. She is singing this. Sylvie is out there just killing it.
Get it, Sylvie.
Oh wow, that's Sylvie.
Freestyle flute.
Oh dear, I didn't know she had that voice.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And at one point in the middle of the song, Sylvie pulls out her flute and starts playing her flute too. And then, she's walking along. It's a
FYI,
very
listeners,
somber,
there is
sad
no
song.
flute in the song that we're playing for you. Just imagine a flute.
Every stride, my spirit
All right, then the chorus starts up.
soars, the warrior's path, forever ours. Through an empire, my axe defies. In war's distance.
You should have her end the song with "Kiss My Axe."
Oh my god, amazing.
All right. You guys are kind of watching the show. The story moves on. Sylvie, make a performance check with advantage.
All right, let's see. That is a 17.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good. You are killing it. You're like, maybe
I
meant for the stage. In fact, let's move you out here.
Actually,
You
I'm a
are
little
out
worried
here.
now. How much of this is my drunk memory? Because
That's-
honestly, that sounds like me. Yeah, I'm killing it, dude. I did great out there.
The librarian said that we stole the show. So honestly, oh my goodness, we are so drunk. What if we do actually steal the show? We like rob the
that
box
was really
office.
what I was actually worried about.
I just moved my character token to kind of the side stage so I can see the
Oh, you can see
main
the
stage
performance?
itself.
Yeah, very good. You can see that as the story goes on, Tedwardina, the Spoony Bard, she continues to come out and narrate as Sylvie, and then this Elm. And no, never mind. We'll stick with Pine. We see that Sylvie as Nari, as well as this Tabaxi dressed as Pine, and then this man with the big fake mustache and sweater vest dressed as Roos, and this cute robot dressed as Ebby as they continue their story. I'm going to have...
You're gonna have. Can we make it like a deception check or like a disguise kit check to see how hot we can make Mogram?
Yeah, I thought
Yes, you guys
Ornan
can
was
do
the one
that.
who was looking
You mean
good.
Ornan. You mean Ornan.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Ornan.
Ornan. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so as you're working on... As Ornan and Guy are just getting Ornan all dressed.
Ornan has disguised self, so they're doing stuff, but
And then-
Ornan is going to use a little bit of his deep gnome magic to make himself look gorgeous.
You're looking fantastic, Ornan, and I'll swat you on the butt. Go get him.
Oh dear, I
wait.
didn't know you felt that way about me. And then Ornan will sashay out of the dressing room.
As so as you guys are getting yourselves all ready in the dressing room, Mogram is the only one who's actually doing what he was supposed to be doing. Kind of, he's actually keeping an eye out for what is going on.
I'm trying to go
Mogram-
back but I got distracted by a dressing room and a deep gnome that needed to get in
beautiful
drag.
Mogram, go ahead and make a perception check. Actually, no. As you're watching, we can use your passive perception. Magram, you see people moving around backstage behind the main curtain, men and women hauling on ropes, raising curtains, lowering curtains. You can see them, some of them climbing up ladders. And then what you notice with your perception is that you watch as one of these backstage people starts to climb a ladder and then up to the rafters, and then comes right back down, and he kind of shakes his head and then walks away. And as you look up, you can see that there are people moving around in the rafters. There's probably like I don't know, like 5 or 6 people up there moving around in the rafters. And that was just kind of odd that he would start to climb up and then instantly turn back around. And he doesn't just turn around and start going back to work. He turns around and he like walks out the back of the stage and just, you don't know where he goes, but he's no longer even backstage working. At that moment, you get to a climax.
Pretty sure it's a union mandated cigarette break.
You get to this climax in the. Oh my gosh! You get to this climax in the story. At least one of them. This has multiple acts. It's a very long play, or at least it's very truncated story wise. There is this fierce fight that apparently happens in this abandoned building. And as soon as it is over, you see all the actors. Sylvie, you kind of look over, you see the theater owner kind of motioning to like play along. And you see that there are some of these actors who are dressed up like bad guys are now laying on the ground dead as the 4 main characters, as they get to work.
In moonlit waters dark and deep, where secrets in the shadows creep, we fill the lifeless cold and stark with stones to hide in the dark.
This is so dumb.
I know. It's so great. And now we have this little guitar solo, but here we go. Pick it back up.
Beneath the surface they'll descend, in silent depths the journey's end, with rocks weigh the secrets down, in murky depths they'll never be found.
That was great.
That was the most beautiful rendition of hiding a body with stones.
Oh my gosh. Sylvie, you are up on stage pretending to cut open these bodies as you shove rocks into their costumes.
As one does.
Jeez. Oh my goodness. Okay. It is now intermission. As Sylvie, you are rushed backstage. The theater owner pulls you aside with your 17 performance check. He's like, "You are amazing, maybe better than Daria." With your passive, actually, make an insight check.
I don't know what you mean. I am Daria.
Make an insight check there, Sylvie.
Insight? Okay. Now it's going to roll like 4 times. Okay. That is a 4.
Okay. I see 2 rolls. With a 4, you're like, you probably are better than Daria. The theater owner really, you see that he really has like high hopes for your skills as an actress. Okay, so Sylvie,
change your career, guys.
You are taken backstage with all the other actors. I'm going to move you all backstage. You guys missed. There was a song done by a guy named. He called himself Angus, and it was. Who sings the song? Let's Start a Riot. Who does that song? Isn't there a song, Let's Start a Riot?
Yeah, it's 3 Days Grace. Let's start a riot. A riot. Let's
that
start
is his
a riot.
song. But we don't have the copyright for that song. So anyway, very good. We now have intermission. The orchestra in the pit is just playing some gentle music in the background. And you, Magram, Guy, and Ornan, you guys can now go talk with the actors or do whatever you want to do. But the theater owner is looking very anxious as he comes rushing over to the 3 of you. He says, "Have you found anything yet?"
Where the hell's Magram?
My acting
Where are
talent.
you guys?
Magram is stuck behind a curtain. Magram also does not have night vision.
What
He
the
can't
heck?
find his way out. He's like fighting it.
That's great.
That was the best 20 minutes. So the theater owner says, have you found anything yet? Have you discovered who has been terrorizing my Daria and been trying to shut down my theater?
Wait, I thought you wanted me to dress in drag and do a curtain.
He looks over at you and he goes, whoa, pardon me, ma'am. I did not realize you had such beautiful friends. What is your name? And he says, no, there's no time. We must find who is out to kill Daria.
Wait, I thought you wanted me to do the curtains.
You can do the curtains for the second act.
I noticed that we just breezed right past the box office. I thought you said you wanted me to sell tickets.
He does not know. He's like, so you have not found anything out about who is threatening my dear
I'm sure
Daria?
Margrim did. I'm sure Margrim.
He's the one that was drinking
Get out of
pee.
Get out of that curtain. Margrim, no.
Where are you guys?
I like to think that he came out of one. We got him out of one curtain, and he immediately wandered into another.
I don't have dark vision, so I only have like limited sight of things.
He's just poking into curtains.
There's no light in here. Quite dark back here. Oh my gosh.
Can I pull out a flare and light it up?
As this play is going on, you can just kind of see these lumps in the back curtain in the background. Just
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit better night vision. Okay.
People
Oh my
are
gosh.
going to be talking about how crazy it was that there was this random plague doctor walking around back in the background. It's like, oh, it's probably Easter eggs for the sequel.
Was this part of the show?
Oh, here we go.
Okay. So you can see here in the backstage, there's like these rafters, there's these ladders. You see actors milling about backstage. They're drinking. They're rubbing each other's shoulders like, you did great on that song. Yeah, you did so awesome. And then somebody else is like kind of dejected. It's like, don't worry. You'll get that high G flat next time or something like that. I don't know. People. Music talk.
Jimmy Taco always taking my lines.
Gordon walks back with all the actors and starts saying, break a leg, and you break a leg, and you break your legs, and you gotta break your legs.
You see that the actor who's dressed up like Adjudicator Rolf is just kind of sitting back. He's taken off most of his costume now because he's done for the show.
Because he died so early in the story.
He's like, I really thought I'd have a bigger part.
I really thought you'd turn into the romance for the mustachioed one.
Hey, Margrim, did you see anything of interest?
I saw such a good performance.
In the curtains.
I couldn't figure out where I was.
All right, as you guys are talking drunkenly and stupidly, the theater's like, oh, places. The second act is about to start as he hustles off stage and everybody starts to set up for the second act.
So should we go up the ladder? I mean, you saw something happen up the ladder, right, Margrim?
Oh yeah, there was a guy. Hold on, let me think. There was guy who, not you guy, but a guy who went up the ladder and he did something, and then he went away.
That reminds me of a nursery rhyme.
I think that's a man. Which way did he go?
I don't know. Out the back, I think. Is there a door back here?
All right, everyone, out the back.
I'm gonna go up the ladder and I really hope I don't fall.
I'm going to
Oh
follow
my
right
gosh.
behind this beautiful lady and look up her skirt.
You know, Ornan, if you fall, then you will break this leg that you keep talking about having broken. So I guess that may be a good thing. Don't worry, I will mend it.
Hey everyone, I'm pretty sure that the bartender put something in our drinks because it's been like an hour and a half and we haven't metabolized any of the alcohol yet in our systems.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
As you guys are talking, you see another actress, one that you had not noticed, or you probably noticed her, but the way that your drunken memory is, suddenly she comes flashing back to your brain, and you're not sure why. Maybe it's because...
I wouldn't mind her to come be flashing at me.
You already romanced that character in the last game.
And I'm coming in for seconds.
Oh my gosh. Yes, you see the young actress, this elven woman. She has this fake platinum blonde hair. And you can see that she has some stage makeup on one side of her face, very faint scarring, and she carries a crutch under one arm and a blade at her hip. This is the actress portraying Kira, the Queen of Tabery. Sylvie, you have been warned there is a musical number with Kira on stage. You're not going to be singing, but you have to act like you are in love. And apparently it's coming up very, very soon. What is going on with the rest of you in the back?
We gotta save Sylvie. We have to wrap up this mystery before.
I sure hope they didn't write a kiss into this scene.
Ooh, gross.
Did you guys, did somebody climb up the ladder?
Ornan climbed up the ladder, but I don't know where it is on the map.
Also, Guy followed Ornan. Come on, Wagram.
I will.
Ladders are safer than curtains.
Yes, I have to protect you if you break the legs of that you keep talking about breaking.
There are two ladders. There is one more on the east side, one more on the west side that go up to a catwalk up above. Ornan, you're starting to climb up a ladder. Magram and Guy, what are you guys doing?
Following Ornan.
Okay. All right. As you guys climb the ladder, Ornan, Magram, Guy, as you climb up the ladder, Sylvie is pushed out on stage to have this musical number with the actress dressed as Kira. As you get up here, you see that there are people moving about up here on the catwalks. However, they are armed. They are not just armed, they are heavily armed. You see that there is a man and a woman, one on either side of these catwalks, with sword and short sword, like a long sword and a short sword at their waists, and they have their hands on both of the blades. You can see that there is a woman with a bow standing like on the catwalk, kind of in the middle over the stage, and it looks like she is looking down. There's also, in case you guys can't tell, there is a chandelier that hangs down past the catwalks but over the stage to help give light, and that is hanging down kind of towards the middle front of the stage. And then there is a figure that you can't quite make out. It's very, very dark out here, but there is some kind of a cloaked dark figure right at the very center of the catwalk, right over the stage, and you cannot make out any features. But once you climb up the ladder, you see this armored man who's standing close to you. He turns to you and says, "Get down." And then I want you guys to make perception checks.
Guy rolled a 23.
Ornan got a 6.
Magram, he's got advantage because of that sentinel shield that he carries. So he got a 13.
Magram, you notice there's something off with this guy, but Guy, you clock it right away. His eyes are not focused on you at all. As you are looking at this guy, as he tells you to get back down, you see the dark figure at the very front of the catwalk in the middle, kind of turns around with one hand and kind of waves away. And this armored man draws his two swords and starts to step towards you, as the woman standing next to the cloaked figure draws an arrow. And then the woman standing on the other side of the catwalk, the way the catwalk is, it's like there's like a 15-foot gap as the catwalk kind of snakes around up here. She draws her swords and she is starting to come towards you as well. And we are going to roll initiative. Sylvie, no need to roll. You are safe. Let me pull up the tracker.
And I'm crushing it too, I'm sure.
We're going to have you make another performance check in just a second. As a song plays,
And fields of battle where our lies.
Oh my God.
Warrior with fire in her eyes. She fights loud with strength untold. A queen
Oh, yeah,
beside
brother.
her, a story to unfold. Hands and hearts entwined in destiny. Souls united for all eternity. Together they conquer in a symphony of war. Crimson hearts forevermore.
All eternity, brother.
and then end abruptly.
Nice.
It is this romantic song about these two women in love, and it's like kind of exciting. And Sylvie, you at one point, you and this actress dressed like Kira are holding hands and you're frolicking in a circle, and she
Singing
says,
Crimson Hearts Forevermore.
That sounds like me and Kira.
and Kira says, "You're doing great."
I know.
All right, let's roll initiative.
Guy rolled a nat 20 for a 22.
Woohoo!
Ornan got a 3.
Malgrim got a 16.
I'm going to make some rolls here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've got a chaotic idea.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I was thinking all my powerful stuff is pretty loud and chaotic and very visual.
And at the top of the initiative order, we have Guy. Guy, this man in armor with a long sword and a short sword, is walking towards you on these catwalks. The catwalks are about 5 feet wide. There are railings in places. However, it'd be fairly easy to fall off.
I'll say to everybody else, I think this one is being manipulated or controlled. His eyes are less focused than yours, Malgrim. And then I'm going to go ahead and actually, for my action, I'm going to do Investiture of the Void and give myself 15 temporary hit points. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to pass between 30 feet right up next to the archer. Actually, it's only 20 feet right next to the archer.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be right there next to her. And can I get a better look at this person in the black robe?
Why don't you make an investigation check? Or no, sorry, a perception check. Make a perception check.
It's a 19.
With your 19, as you look at this figure, long purple fingers, you see purple tentacles. It's Ultros! No, wait, no. It is an Elithiid mind flayer. You see this supernatural creature up there. You can see that he is doing some sort of psychic work on these individuals up here, but he is focused on what is going on down on the stage.
Hey, you guys remember those squid snakes? I found their dad.
I found their daddy. Oh my gosh.
Daddy.
All right. Okay, next up we have Malgrim. Malgrim, what are you going to do?
So remind me, is the guard that's like right near us, he's going to fight against us?
He's advancing on you. His eyes are not focused. He's got blades drawn. These do not look like the show swords that you saw in the back behind the stage.
Got it. Okay. Well, no better time than the present. Malgrim like burps and hold on, let me see if I can get one out. Nice. And with that burp, he's like, oh crap, and Hinky Punk is going to show up right here in front of that guy. And let's see here. So I'll do that's a bonus action, but with my action, I will go ahead and chuck a phosphorus capsule at that guy. He needs to do a DC 15 Dex save.
Also, Hinky Punk can attack on this turn too.
Yeah, I'll have him do that.
That is a failure.
Okay, so he will take minimum damage. 2 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Doesn't have him out of it?
The Hinky Punk is probably drunk too, honestly.
Yeah, it's like,
All right.
Drunk on all the souls it's been drinking.
it attacked for a 25.
It's holding a lantern. I thought I was holding a beer. It attacked for 25. 25 will definitely hit. This guy's wearing like splint armor.
Nice, and it did 7 force damage.
Nice. Okay. Very good. All right. With that, it is now this guy's turn. This guy, now that he has been hit, he has a chance to break free from the Mind Flayer's hold. And that is not going to do it, rolling a natural 7. It is now his turn. He's coming at you. Hinky Punk is right in front of him. So the only person he can reach without moving is going to be Ornan. Ornan, you have 3 attacks coming at you. 2 with a long sword and 1 with a short sword. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure that's 3 hits.
Wow.
23, 21, and 24.
Those all hit, yes.
Yes, okay. That is going to be a total of 8 plus 12 is 13, plus 9 is 22. 22 damage.
So
holy
but those
cow.
were 3 different hits,
3
though,
hits.
right?
Those are 3 different hits, so you get to
So
subtract
then-
9 of that.
13.
13 damage.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Oh my
Cool.
gosh. That's where that skill comes in clutch. Creatures that have lots of attacks but don't hit very hard, That's where that skill is really, really good. All right. After this warrior goes, the woman on the far side of the catwalks, she is going to attempt to jump across the 15 feet to get to you.
Oh, fingers crossed she fails.
Come on. Yeah.
Her strength is 16.
Oh, then she should be with a running start. She should be able to do that if she has a running start.
She does not have a running start, so she's going to make an athletics check. She's got to get a 15 to clear this. She has got a +5 to this roll, so she's got to get a 10 or more. Oh, she makes it with a 16. She leaps across. That is 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, it's 20 feet away. It's 20 feet away.
Oh, well, she got a 21 though still, so.
She got a 21, so she still made it. And then she is going to rush now down towards Guy. Guy, you have 3 attacks coming your way. 2 with a long sword and 1 with a short sword. That is going to be a 19 and, oh my gosh, 19 and 22.
Both those will hit, but we roll the 19's damage first.
Okay, so the 19's damage is going to be 7 damage.
Ornan is going to redirect one of those.
No, you know what? It's okay.
It's just okay. So 7 damage.
She takes 15.
Okay. The second attack with the long sword is going to be another 7 damage.
She takes 15, and I still have 1.
Oh my gosh. And the short sword attack is going to be going to miss with an 11. That is her turn.
Okay. All right, so I still have 1 temporary hit point. Next person to do a melee attack on me will still take the 15 damage.
She just 30 damage.
Destroyed.
Yeah, she is just like, poof, poof. And now, so she gets to make the save at the beginning of her turn. So since that damage happened during her turn, she is not going to make that save again. It is now the archer's turn. This scout who's up here, Bikoa Skag is her name for some reason. She has a long bow. She pulls it out and she's going to take 2 shots, one at Ornan and one at Magram. She can't shoot.
Both with disadvantage because I'm right next to her.
She is going to step backwards onto the chandelier. You can take your attack of opportunity if you want to, because she does not want disadvantage.
That's a 26 for 8 bludgeoning damage.
8 bludgeoning damage. Okay. Just like that, you see blood starting to leak from her like her ear as you clobber her upside the head with this queen's scepter. But she is still going to get her 2 shots off. The first one is going towards Magram. Magram, that is going to be an 18 to hit you.
Oh, that'll hit.
That's
Darn
6
it.
damage.
Ornan catches the arrow and throws it at the guy next to him.
My hero.
Damn.
So that damage is now redirected, and he takes 6 damage. And then the second arrow coming at Ornan, that is going to be only a 12 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. That is
Nobody
now
throws things at my friends.
that is now going to be Ornan's turn, and after Ornan at initiative 1, with the worst roll possible, we get the Ilithiad Mind Flayer.
I would like to just push the guy like 5 feet backward.
Nice.
Right into
a
the
good
gap.
old shove.
Yep, right into the gap.
We make opposed athletics checks. This guy has a +5 to this roll. That's a 19.
Okay, well, let's see. I have a +7, and I got a 23.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
All
Push
right.
him off the edge, and then Ornan's gonna run his 30 feet to try and get up to the other fighter. And if I could, I'd like to just jump over the gap as well.
With your running start, you shouldn't have a problem doing that. Sylvie, down on the stage, you and Kira are still in the middle of frolicking through these fake wildfires, I can't say the word.
Wildflowers and romance.
Wildflowers and romance, singing about what was the name of this song again? I can't remember what it was. It was
Something about Crimson Heart.
Crimson Hearts. Yeah, singing about your crimson hearts.
They were just about to start singing "It's Raining Men."
It's raining men.
And then it is raining men. Lands right down on the ground, right next to you. But we are now at Ornan. You are rushing up to this woman. You have 1 attack left because your shove was only 1 attack.
Oh, then I'll push her too.
So if you push her, she's going to bump into Guy, and then that could possibly push Guy off.
Yeah, don't do that. I don't have good athletics.
What if I stood
I'll catch him.
space to the other side so that I'm like, well, that wouldn't push her off either.
You're right. Yeah, it looks like right now you don't have a good angle to get this woman pushed off, but you can definitely swing your warhammer at her.
All right, and throw. Well, because do I have the blade yet at this point? I don't think I did.
You do not.
A 15 to hit?
That will not hit. No.
Okay, then that will be Ornan's turn. Sorry,
right.
guys, I was trying to knock this one off too.
All right, this creature, this mind flayer, this Ilithiad, turns around and sees what's going on and says, "No, you cannot ruin this for me. I must kill Daria, but I will kill you first," or something like that. It really sounds kind of weird when he says it now. I need...
Plus, it's all drunken memory.
Yes, it is.
Second-hand drunken
Sounds
memory.
like Zoidberg. Why not Zoidberg?
You guys are going to hate me so much. I need everybody, not Sylvie. I need you all to make intelligence saving throws as his tentacles flare open wide, waving in the air, and this blast of psychic energy screams out at you. Intelligence saving throws, go for it.
I got a 7.
Oh my gosh.
Is it a spell?
It is. It's a psychic energy. I would say it's like a spell, yeah.
Because gnomes get resistance. So.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I killed the party.
Volgrim got a 12. This ain't gonna be good, guys. Looks like we've all been enthralled.
Ornan got a 15.
Ornan, you saved. Ornan, you managed to save. It looks like... Okay. Ornan saved. Magrim and Guy, you are both going to take some damage. Oh my gosh. You guys take 27 damage.
Whoa! What?
Oh my gosh. 27 damage, guys.
That's a lot of damage.
That's rough, dude.
Oh.
Do I take half?
Nope, you don't take any.
Oh, wow.
Here is the deal. Now, Guy and Magrim, you are both stunned. You guys can repeat your saving throws at the beginning of your turn. Sylvie, at this point, that person has fallen to the ground. You can go ahead and roll initiative and now jump in and fight from down below if you are so inclined.
I mean, I'm not going to miss out on a good fight. They pay more if you bleed. I'm pretty sure the theater director said that when he came to hire us. Oh, wait, let me click my character. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, so that is a 20 initiative.
20 initiative. Very, very good. That's going to take us back to the top of the initiative order. Guy, it is your turn. Your turn is up. Roll an intelligence saving throw.
Wait, you said beginning of your turn? Did you mean end of your turn?
At the end of your turn, sorry.
Okay.
At the end of your turn. But wait, before you do, I want you to roll with advantage. As the soldier falls from the sky, you hear a gasp from the crowd, and then you hear Tedwardina kind of step out on stage. She says, the Empire is attacking. And then you hear from the crowd, wow, what amazing special effects. And you all have advantage on intelligence scores because the crowd is cheering you on.
I still only got a 12.
You are still stunned. Sylvie, you are down below, and you hear this buzz and this hum of the crowd saying, whoa, special effects. Wow, amazing. And you get the distinct impression that right now you could do whatever you want and pass it off as special effects. You can kind of see up on the catwalk what's going on. You can see that standing on this chandelier, there is somebody with a bow in their hand. You see there's an armored figure kind of blocked a little bit so they'd have some cover, but you can make out leaning over the railing, gazing down now at you, Sylvie, dressed as Daria, dressed as Nari. You see this mind flayer looking at you, and it takes one of its weird jointless thumbs and runs it across its neck.
Oh, jeez. I don't like that. I don't trust these guys.
You also see Ornan and Drag up there, too. I don't know if you saw him before. But...
Yes.
Looking fantastic.
All right, Sylvie, what are you going to do?
Okay. If I'm feeling... pretty good that nobody's gonna notice what I'm doing.
Plus, this is a memory and you survived.
I guess that's true. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, yeah, cool. So I'm going to use my bitch bolt then. And at this point, yeah, I'm just going to go wild. Use it at 3rd level. Oh, hell. That was a 10 to hit.
10 to hit who?
Oh, sorry. That was I'm going towards the Lithid who threatened my life.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, the bitch bolt goes wide. And everyone, you hear the crowd go, wow, pyrotechnics. Ooh. And everyone's like getting all really excited. Anything else you want to do, Sylvie?
I'm going to push the actress who plays Kira out of the way. Bravely.
You were just going to push her.
No,
You
push her out of the way.
You bravely
We got to give her a nice smooch first.
You bravely push her out of the way, and she forgets to use her cane, and she says, I've been healed, and then she runs off stage. All right, it is now Magram's turn. Magram, the crowd is cheering. The excitement is palpable. You can make an intelligence saving throw with advantage.
Come on, big money. An 18.
You break free of this enthralled state. But that is your turn. All right. I forgot the soldier, the one who fell from the catwalk. As he hit the ground, he took some massive damage. Actually, not too bad. Just 6 falling. No, sorry, one more. He took 7 falling damage from the fall, and he is going to make another save. He is going to get up and come towards Sylvie.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Sylvie.
Come at me, bro.
Sylvie, you have 3 attacks coming your way, but you are wearing armor. It's stage armor, so you can add +1 to your AC for this encounter.
Okay.
2 attacks with a longsword. We've got a 20 and an 11.
The 20 will hit.
Okay, that's going to be 8 damage, followed by a short sword attack is going to be 17
That will hit.
for 9 damage.
Okay. That's not too bad.
All right. Okay. It is now this other soldier's turn, this other warrior up here on the catwalk. And she is surrounded by Guy and by Ornan. She is going to go after... Guy is...
The stunned one.
I mean, that makes the most sense. Okay,
Yeah, it does.
she is going after Guy. Guy, 2 attacks with advantage. The first one with the longsword is going to be only a 16 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay, the second one with advantage is going to be a 21.
That will hit.
And she takes 15 damage right off the bat. And
She doesn't, because I took a whole bunch of damage already. Got rid of my last temporary hit
oh,
point.
that's right. Okay, you are going to take then. That's with the. That's going to be 8 slashing damage.
Oof,
And then
not looking good, guys.
A short sword comes at you. Ooh, for a 24.
Yep.
And that is going to be for 7 damage.
Okay. All right. I'm real low.
Oh no.
But you're still standing. Okay, it is now the archer's turn. The archer is going to take a couple shots at Ornan. 2 shots coming your way. That is going to be a 17 or a 21.
The 21 will hit.
That is going to be max damage. That's going to be 11 damage at you.
So
It's not
8.
magical. 8 damage, yes. Okay. And Ornan, it is your turn. You are not stunned. You have this woman in front of you. She has been beating on your friend who is standing there stunned. What are you going to do?
Hey, it's not nice to hit a drunk man. And Ornan will hit her with his war pick. With a 22 to hit
That'll hit.
for 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do the skeletal brand, so she'll take an additional 2d6.
Okay. She has to make a
That
save
says-
or something.
DC 14 strength save.
She manages to save.
I have not gotten anybody with that yet, but she takes an additional 7 fire damage.
Ooh, she is not looking good. Okay.
Then I will hit her one more time with the
Okay.
Warhammer side
Okay.
for a 20 to hit,
That'll hit.
dealing 9 damage.
9 damage. What does that look like as you clobber this woman with your hammer standing up here in the catwalk?
Ornan kind of hits her on the side of the head and just kind of sends her flying off the catwalk.
Off the catwalk. Yeah, she breaks her little tush off the catwalk. That was terrible.
That was good. I was trying to make a song about how he gave a little push off the catwalk.
That's so much better. That's so much better.
Ornan's gonna run up to the archer and he's gonna spin the shaft and he's gonna go again. 2 more hits.
Okay.
The first
Wait, there's an elephant right there.
I just gotta clear the ads first.
The mind-controlled people.
Yeah, just kill random.
The first one was a 10 to
Also,
hit.
Ornan's still dressed in drag.
Yes, the 10 to hit. The 10 will not hit. No.
And then the last one is a nat 20. 27.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Well, let's see what damage you can deal.
I rolled a 7 and it's +6, so 14, 20 damage.
What happens as you clobber this woman?
Ornan kind of hits her the opposite direction and sends her flying down the catwalk as well.
Okay, yeah, off the
Be
catwalk and
careful down
onto
here.
the stage.
Throwing bodies at me.
Guys, it's raining people. This is the special effects crew. I'm working the curtains.
It's raining.
All right, and now
Hallelujah.
Ornan's turn.
now there is just the Mind Flayer still up here. There is still one of the soldiers down below harassing Sylvie, but let's see what happens with the Mind Flayer's turn. All right, the Mind Flayer is going to
Eat my brains.
You know what?
Wait, I thought you were supposed to have sexy time with mind flayers.
That's what and then they betrayed you.
Oh,
Can I just say
okay.
how jarring it was to all of a sudden be in a memory and have the emperor there topless?
I was like, wait, what? What? Okay.
But you banged him, didn't you?
Wait, what?
I'll never tell.
Hey, you got to sleep with everybody.
You do.
Oh my gosh. This Ilithiad comes rushing at you, Guy, snarling and just hissing in this crazy, bizarre language that you do not understand. And it is going to, with advantage, it's going to try to attack you with its tentacles of
Wait,
its
I might
face.
understand. Is it thieves can't? Is he talking about potatoes?
There is no thieves can't. It is going to hit you with a 20. And it is going to deal 2d10 plus 4.
Then there's no way. I mean, I only have 4 hit points left.
14 damage. You are now incapacitated and grappled.
And he's eating my brain.
And on the next turn, it can extract your brain.
Yep.
Oh, that's bad.
Hey,
That's not good.
that's what Ryla was supposed to be doing to him.
Oh,
All right, Guy, why don't you go ahead and make a death saving throw?
Oh, no.
It's a 14. That's a pass.
That's a pass. Yay. All right. Sylvie, you are down below. It is your turn. What are you going to do? This guy is here behind you, harassing you with a long sword and a short sword. It looks like he has been hurt for sure, but not very much.
How? Okay, and he looks pretty aggressive.
Yes, on a scale from 1 to 58, he is at like a 43.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's if I know anything about my skills of aggression, that's pretty high. So I think Sylvie is going to Misty Step and appear like by the Illithid.
Okay.
And then I think, so that maybe I won't come up right next to him. I will kind of go on the platform across from him.
Like over here?
So maybe closer to, like that.
Okay, gotcha. So you're still up there kind of in the middle. You're on the other side of this chandelier. You've got a little distance between you and the Ilithiad, who is literally trying to break through Guy's skull right now.
Cool. Great. I'm just gonna cast Mind Sliver at it and try to just, I don't know, hurt it a bit.
Does that deal psychic damage?
Yeah. Is it immune to psychic damage?
I'm looking. I don't think it is. It's not immune to psychic damage. It does have magic resistance, though, so it gets to make a.
Dumb.
Well, is this a saving throw or is this?
It's an intelligence 14.
Okay. Yeah, it rolled a 13 plus 7. It rolled a 20.
All right, we'll take 2 damage.
Oh, it's a cantrip. You don't take half damage on a cantrip.
Oh, no,
That's true.
Don't.
You
Okay.
don't.
Also, this should be 2d6, not 1d6, because we're over level 5.
Oh, yes, over level 5. Congratulations, everyone. You guys have been level 6 since you're drunk. You guys leveled up when you guys were so drunk and you just forgot until now.
Wow.
So welcome to level 6.
So what you're saying is we need to
Amazing.
get drunk more.
Yes. All right, Sylvie, that's your turn. Magram, it is your turn. You see Guy is being harassed and gobbled up.
He's being eaten.
He's being eaten. Let's be honest. Yeah, he's being eaten by this mind flayer who has still taken no damage.
So the question I have for you is, how do you handle diagonal movement, Paul? Could I get to him
5,
if I were to jump
15.
over the rails?
The Hinky Punk? Or you?
No, not the hinky punk, but myself.
Yeah, you can. There are 5-foot gaps. You can get there. You can stand over Guy's body for sure.
Okay, cool. I want to do that. I'd like to move, like moving diagonally. I'd like to kind of get within, maybe not over Guy's body, but next to it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, you move around this kind of snaking catwalk and manage to get right up to Guy.
Cool. And then Magram's going to pull out the biggest horse tranquilizer, fattest syringe of...
Oh, I thought it was going to be like a horse pill. Like, you're going to give me a suppository.
I don't know if it's a drunken memory, but that was the
It's
biggest
okay.
needle.
It's good that you're not awake for this.
And I'm going to plunge this gigantic syringe into him, and it's filled with adrenaline and analgesic for pain stuff and clotting agent. What this is a level 3, cure wounds. What is it? Healing?
Yeah, cure
Not
wounds.
healing word. But
Cure wounds.
Yeah, cure wounds.
Is it going in the chest or the butt cheek?
I mean, I'm guessing you're laying on your back, but if not, then and you're laying on your stomach, it's totally going right in your butt cheek.
Nice. That's where it should go.
But here's the deal with my emergency resuscitation expertise, you get max healing on this level 3.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it will heal you for 28 hit points.
Damn.
Whoa.
That's
Oh
not
my
bad,
gosh.
dude.
Oh gosh. And
That's
just like that,
clutch.
Guy, you are back up. You are still grappled, but you're not stunned because you went down before the stunned effect would have taken place from just being attacked with the tentacles. So
Am I restrained or grappled?
you are grappled. You are no longer restrained.
Ooh, okay, nice.
Cool. And then I'll move Hinky Punk as close as I can get on this turn. It's not going to get all the way there, but we'll move it closer.
I like to think the syringe is still sticking out of his butt.
100%.
Awesome.
And that's,
well, very good.
With that, Malcolm's like, "Ba-ba-da-da-ba-doo," and that's his turn.
All right. Okay, it is now, gosh. It is now Ornan's turn. Ornan, what are you going to do?
All right, Ornan is going to hit with the Warhammer.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to miss. For 11 to hit.
That will miss.
And his second one, say 23 to hit.
23 will hit, yes.
Then that will deal 14 damage. And since we're level 6 and I did bludgeoning, I took the Crusher feat, so I'm going to push him 5 feet away from me.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
As this Elysiad, as this Mind Flayer is pushed off the stage and falls down to the stage, taking 3d6 falling damage. Taking 1, 2, 3, 4. Taking 4 damage.
Oh, jeez.
4 whole damage.
Oh, man.
You can see he squishes unnaturally, like there's no bones in his body, as he's like that monkey that you can get on TikTok that I got for my kids. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
No idea.
No.
No.
What?
Oh, it's like a Stretch Armstrong, but like they throw it off buildings and stuff as he splats to the ground. All right.
Geronimo! I'm going to jump on him.
Oh, you're jumping down off of him too?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if I'll hit him, but I can roll on athletics or take damage or whatever, but I'm going to jump down.
Okay, so I'm gonna say we're gonna play this fast and loose. Make a ranged attack against his AC of 15, but he is prone. So with advantage. The crowd is cheering like crazy. You hear somebody yell out, "That must be the angel Iramiel!
Oh man.
Fallen from the heavens!"
So did you say with advantage?
Yes.
Okay, my dex is not very high. Let's see. First one's a 14. The second one is 19.
The 19 will hit. Okay, so what I want you to do, I want you to roll 3d6 bludgeoning damage. You are going to take it, and so is he. And your armor's not going to save you from the falling damage.
I rolled a 3 and 2 1s, so 5 damage.
Jeez.
Man.
I am still in drag. Like, this is the most elegant, beautiful performance.
Amazing.
That must be Nilla.
I was going to say, people are like, who is this beauty? Yes, and they're like, oh, the wilted rose. It's the wilted rose. Come back from Act 1. At this, we are going to now move to the Mind Flayer's turn. The Mind Flayer is going to rise up and look at you, Ornan, and is going to make an attack. It has +7 to hit you with this. I didn't do this last time. I'm going to do this now. It does not get its Mind Blast ability back.
God.
Oh, man.
But he is going to attack at you. +7 to this roll. That is going to be... That is going to be an 11, and he misses. You can see in his eyes worry and fear. And then you hear the crowd starting to shout out, "Get him, Nilla! Get him! Kill that Iramiel!" And we are jumping back up to the top of the round with Guy. You are up there. You are still lying prone. You have a splitting headache. And it is your turn. What are you going to do? The action has moved down to the stage.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pass between down to the stage. I'm going to pop up about 20 feet away from the Illithid, and I'm going to say, "Never fear, everyone. Behold, it is I, the valiant chamber pot salesman."
He's the best character, honestly.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. I love it so much. I love it so much.
All we need is Chubby Morgan Freeman.
Oh, yes. Okay, and then I'm going to what's going on? My scroll wheel's not working. So then I'm going to, as I pop down there, I'm going to go ahead and say Ruptis and throw out 2 arcane blasts.
Okay.
So, jeez. I ended up rolling 3 times and none of them would hit. 13 and 13 or 12, but it should have been just the first 2. So yeah, they just go wide.
The crowd is...
And I'll say, ha ha.
The crowd is cheering. And then you hear somebody yell out, they yell out, "He's my favorite character. Why doesn't he have a name?" And with that, you get inspiration and you get to make 1 more attack.
Okay. So where the first one looks like a blue orb and the second one looks like, an amber crow, this third one that came from inspiration, he basically grows 2 big purpley muscly arm, like spiritual arm things that are holding a straight up ship's cannon that fires at the Illithid.
Oh my gosh.
That's 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Only 5 damage though.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
What is up?
Oh my gosh.
We keep rolling minimums, guys. I don't like this.
This Mind Flayer is still standing, not even bloodied. It is now
Death by
Sylvie's
1,000
turn.
cuts.
Well, Sylvia, it's your turn. You are up in the catwalk now. You hear the crowd saying, "Where did Nari go? Where is she? Where's the hero?"
Sylvie is actually going to use her witch bolt again for now and send some lightning down from the skies for a nat 20. That's where Nari is.
Oh my goodness. There we go.
Nat 20.
And how much damage?
26 to hit.
That'll hit.
And then that does, it didn't add the damage for me. Is that 26?
26 damage. Holy cow. That is going to put us at... Oh my goodness. And just like that, you see this lightning hit the...
That's 26 damage, but it's not doubled.
Oh, that didn't double it? It didn't...
What?
That's 52 damage. It's a 6, a 10, and a 10 on 3d12.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness.
Yeah, get wrecked with it.
Sylvie.
Oh, man.
As you cast down your bitch bolt and lightning connects from the catwalk down to the stage, the audience is having trouble seeing where it came from, but they see the result. They see the, quote, angel Iramil, end quote, being zapped by lightning from the skies. What happens to this mind flare?
Yeah, I mean, it's like fried squid, dude.
The smell of seafood fills the air as this mind flare crumbles and sinks and sags and squishes down to just like an empty balloon. As it lies there dead, you see this soldier next to you, Ornan, about ready to attack you with long sword and short sword again. You see him shake his head as his eyes clear, and we are going to cue victory music.
Yay! Looks like we have been up to
guys.
some. We've been up to some illicit activities.
Oh my god. Okay.
Markham pukes over the rail.
Ornan walks over to Guy and holds his hand and then turns to the audience and bows.
Yes. You see all of the actors come out and they go up onto the stage. Let me move all you guys up onto the stage because this has been so fun.
I also imagine that after the witch bolt, Sylvie just jumped down with her axe and then started like kind of like pretending like she was hacking at the body, just in a fit of rage.
Jumps down or Misty steps down?
Well, I think it would attempt to be a jump. Like it would look like a jump.
Okay.
I think I would just jump down, honestly. You guys seemed fine.
Markham would have probably fallen down off of the.
You guys can each take 3d6 damage as you jump and fall off the catwalk.
I'm totally rolling that.
Yeah, honestly.
14 damage. I have 4 hit points left.
Oh my goodness.
I am like super messed up.
Magram sobers up instantly. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
That was 30 feet. I just fell 30 feet. Oh my god. Oh. How much damage did you take, Sylvie?
Sylvie took 11 damage.
And how is our heroine Nari feeling as she lands next to Ornan in drag?
Triumphant.
Everybody comes out on stage. Even the theater owner comes out, and the crowd is cheering and applauding as the music swells. The band did not stop the entire time because, as they say in the theater, the show
Breaks your legs!
There you go.
Break the legs, Ornan.
Hey, Ornan, whatever happened to those 2 people that you killed? Are they all right?
All I know is I was swinging at the squid one.
The theater's a dangerous place.
There are totally 2 dead bodies here on the stage. And then you hear the crowd going, wow, they're so in character. They refuse to stand up to take a bow. Bravo, bravo. There's like golf claps all over. As you all take a bow and then take a bow again as the music swells. Suddenly, you are all back to the Prolian Archive, standing in front of Professor Ironspark as he looks at you all and he says, well, yeah, that was quite the show. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
It kind of was.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Hey, I just want to say real quick, hey, thank you guys, you, my players, or our, whatever, the players. Thank you for 3 amazing years of D&D and podcasting for everyone to listen to. It has been a highlight of my last 3 years, for sure. So thank you guys very much for sacrificing so much time to play with me. And I am...
It's not a sacrifice, Paul. It's not a
It's not
sacrifice.
a sacrifice.
Oh,
I second
I love
that.
playing D&D
Yep.
with you and
Literally
everybody.
the best.
Well, very good. Okay. Well, guys, thank you all for listening. To our patrons, thank you so much for all your support. For those of you who would be patrons or who have been patrons in the past, thank you so much for everything. Don't forget we got buttons. And until next time, we hope you have a great time.